wonder why there's Craig is back. Where we go again? Attempt number 2. I hope they don't see that high latency thing again. That's weird.
Yeah. I hope it isn't like a constant thing.
I'll keep an eye on it.
I will
Uh,
if I can.
if this is the first time you're hearing us, and then we just lost like 10 minutes, and it is what it is.
Yeah. We had
But if I was able to save it,
huh?
and then it's just a second pause, and we're back.
If that's the case, should we reiterate what we said earlier or not?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. Because yeah, no, I think
Um,
Jack and Daxter for
go ahead.
video games was my number one thing. But TV
Hmm.
shows that I feel like TV shows I'm more interested about because like I feel like that happens. Oh, To Be Hero X was one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I saw everyone talking about. I'm sure people still watch it and probably still want me to watch it, but that was one that I never got around to watching. And Code Geass, just animes, really.
Animes. Well, those you could fall behind really quick. What can you nowadays? I mean, most seasons come out and they're just 10-ish episodes.
I mean, I guess nothing's
I'm
stopping
con-
me, but nothing's stopping you. Uh,
yeah.
you know what yours is? Is Angel Beats. That's what you need to watch.
Angel Beats. Oh, we got a big head.
Oh, I named mine Bitch Stewie.
Bitch
Do you
Stewie.
remember that episode? It's a Family Guy thing.
I'm trying. I feel like I can picture Stewie in this kind of headband, but I don't remember.
It's this weird episode where Stewie makes a clone of himself, but like the clone is like half his intelligence, so he would just mindlessly follow Stewie and do whatever he wants. Because his thing is, if he made a
Really?
perfect clone, then they would just argue, and he just named it Bitch Stewie. So that's what I
Bitch
thought of when
Stewie.
I saw that. Um,
I named it Fathead.
he do got a fat head.
Ah! Oh, they're going away. The managers are leaving.
Wait, what?
The managers are here.
No, they joined. Is
What's that?
that a duck down there?
Oh, wait. I have them now.
That is a duck down there. I
What
just
duck
don't
is
know
that?
what kind of duck that is.
I can't click it. Weird.
You can't click these two, apparently.
Are they in my collection?
I think so. I think you can name
Uh,
them. They're added now. Specials, yeah, there they
special.
are. Ethan Winters,
It's the shirt. I mean, obvious one. I don't know what the name is one. There.
Boss Ducky. Sure.
Hmm. Uh, so those, so Jack and Dexter, um, couldn't get into it. You tried though, because you said you got some, you made some progress in the games. Is there a game that you were playing and at some point it just got too much or too crazy to where you kind of had to like stop playing?
Like it was just getting too crazy that I couldn't continue it.
Like the content wasn't for you, so you didn't enjoy it,
Mhm.
or the skill gap got too massive and you were just getting shit on and sweated on.
Does it have to be a multiplayer game?
No, it could be we can. Oh, he's going to the elevator. Oh my god. It could even be
Under the
franchises too.
bellhop.
So like if you it's a doorman.
It's literally Doorman. Um,
Um, it could be franchises too. So if you really enjoyed the first franchise, but then the sequel is like this isn't anything like the first, so you didn't get into it. So it could be franchise in total as well.
I think if I have to say specific video game, um, easily at least
And this is more of a show.
let me do a multiplayer game and then a single
Yeah.
player. Multiplayer is definitely what's it called? Rainbow Six Siege. It's a game that I just kept getting dumpstered on, so I just kind of stopped playing it. But I
Yeah.
still enjoyed it. There's two new ducks. Is that a pigeon?
It's a pigeon duck. It's Pidove.
It literally does have like even the collar, like the little
Mhm.
purple. Um,
Interesting.
as for single player game, honestly, kind of Ultra Kill. I love Ultra Kill, but I think I got to a point like there's which circle is it? I think the third. I got to Minos and I kind of fell off there. I got past Minos just because it was pretty crazy. But I feel like if I kept playing the game, I would get really into it again. I just feel like I think it was a bit overwhelming for a bit, so I had to take a break.
Mhm.
But now I really do need to get back into the game.
Any franchises that lost you after a certain game?
Oh, easily Assassin's Creed. I used to be a diehard Assassin's Creed fan.
Yeah. What's the game that you saw coming out, you're like, "I'm done."
For Assassin's Creed or just in general?
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed definitely was it the one after Black Flag? No, because I was interested in Rogue. I think that was the French one, right? French Revolution.
Rogue? No, that was came out at the same time, but I think Unity is the one you're thinking of.
Unity, yeah. Okay, so I was intrigued with Unity, but it had a bad launch. Uh, and then um, and then I was also interested in Rogue, which is actually the twins. After that is when they lost me. I think after that was Origins.
Mhm.
It's the one that they went way too hard and like they added a leveling system and everything. It became too much of an RPG. That's what I didn't like.
Yep.
Which, to be fair, Rogue also kind of had, but at least I was kind of intrigued by that because I liked the idea of having two different assassins with different playstyles.
Yeah, I got lost after Unity. Unity was the one that's like, "I think I'm
I
done."
can't do
Though
this
I've
anymore.
played them since then. I've played them since. It's just when the Unity was coming out, I'm like, "I don't think I need to buy these every year."
I don't think I really need to be into this series anymore.
Yeah, so I did, like, take a couple year break with Assassin's Creed, and then when they're on sale, I'll probably buy them and try them out.
Yeah, I have Revelations was actually one I've never played and I've been wanting to play. So I have that installed. I have the all the originals though.
Huh. Any shows that would apply to either of these questions? Is that a strawberry? It is a strawberry, is it?
It is Straw Bizzle.
I was gonna make it tomato based. It's not strawberry.
Trying to think. I had Are you talking about like a show that like I guess for the show equivalent would be like an episode you watch and you were like, this lost me.
Mhm. It's an easier way to answer the question because basically what I'm asking you is what show lost you when they jumped the shark?
The Jump the Shark episode, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, what's your jump the shark episode for something?
Um, eh, it's sad to say that it took me this long for this series because looking back, I'm like, what did I even like about that series? But Sword Art Online, season 2 was my jump the shark. When I don't know if you've ever watched Sword Art.
Have not, no.
So basically, season 1 is all about the Sword Art Online, the video game, and then eventually they end up in a completely different video game. And the
In
whole
a different video game.
yeah,
Also, the fuck?
yeah. So spoilers, but they end up like so the whole point of Sword Art Online is they're trapped in the video game Sword Art Online,
Mhm.
which is great and all, but it's like interesting. But then afterward, oh, it's also the if you die in the game, you die in real life premise.
Oh, no.
But by the end, they end up finally. So basically, if I remember correctly, the original developer put his conscience because he's dead. He put his
Mm.
consciousness into the game as a player, and they find him out, and they end up finding out that he's the final boss, basically. But they beat him, and then basically he gives the keys to the kingdom because he's like, "All right, well that's everything I got to do here." Uh, and the main character gets it, and he's just like, basically, the only rule is you can leave the game whenever you want. So the game still exists, but instead of them going back to the game, what's it called? Is that a window washer, by the way? I think that was a window washer.
Yeah, that's why I called him Crazy Psycho
Oh my
because that's
god,
an insane fucking job to do.
that's fair. That is fair. But I was gonna say, anyways. But yeah, no, the second season they set up the premise that you can rejoin the game whenever you want, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
But instead, like, oh wait, no, 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 no. I just remembered. Never mind. What he does is he basically frees the game and then rebuilds the game to be like some completely different fantasy world. But it's just a video game basically at that point. So it felt like the problem has been resolved, but then there's a whole new season that shows up. And apparently you end up finding out that his girlfriend is still stuck in the game for some reason. And
What is happening?
it's real stupid. But like, yeah, the game becomes like a thing where you can create your own class and everything. Because
What
like
the
before
hell?
you had to be a human, now it's like he chooses to be like some elf character and whatever. Oh yeah, also he had like a child in the what's it called? He had a child in the first game and he's sad because the child obviously isn't real.
What?
Yeah. So that's a little wild. And so that's also part of the episode is like not to make the child real, but like to like keep the child or bring back the child because for some reason the child disappeared. I don't know, man. The second season sucked, but also the first season. I honestly don't recommend that series at all. Period.
Oh, really?
But yeah. But the second season was the jump to shark for my adolescent brain to be like, actually, this has all been trash.
It's like, wait a minute. It was always trash. Always has been.
Yeah, wait, this game or this show is actually trash. Always has been. That meme. That's how I felt watching second season where I was like, damn, this used to be good, and it's actually like, no, it never was actually. This is a cool map.
It's a cool map.
Uh, is there a show that you had to drop?
Yeah, I dropped The Walking Dead. The last episode I saw was spoiler alert for this episode that happened a billion years ago, where they killed Glenn.
Oh, really? Because that's when
Or
it
they
picks
introduced
up.
Negan. I know, right? But I don't know. Once they lost Glenn, I was like, I am running out of characters I really care about, and I don't really care for Negan.
'Cause,
Also, I saw there was a tiger and a fucking Jesus Christ is gonna be in there. I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
that's the last good, um, a really good season of Walking Dead. Then it kind of goes downhill. It does pick up eventually, but funnily enough, Jesus and King Ezekiel's who you're referencing. I
Hmm.
love King Ezekiel. He's cool. He has a pet tiger, which is fun. Um, and he's a good guy too. Uh,
Are you telling me Jesus isn't the good guy?
Jesus is evil. No, Jesus is a good guy. Also, it isn't actually Jesus. They just call him Jesus. That's just.
I just call
I think his name
they stuck.
is actually Jesus too. Like his legal name is Jesus, but they also call him
His name is
Jesus.
just Jesus.
They also call him Jesus because he looks like Jesus. He's a cool guy. We like him.
It was crazy. I think the episode where they kill Glenn isn't either. It either is the start of a season, or it's the first episode of the second half of the season. And I just gave up after that episode. So I've watched either watched half a season and then stopped, or it's the first
Or you
episode
could
and
even
didn't even finish
start
the
the
season.
season basically.
Yeah. Is there any other show that had that kind of schedule where they broke up the seasons into two halves?
Oh, a lot.
I'm trying to
Invincible.
think of other shows that do that, but
JJK is doing that right now.
where they broke a season up into half seasons and then
Yeah.
staggered the releases.
hmm Invincible did it multiple times. JJK is doing it right now. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure did something imaginable. You want to know
I
what they
can't
did?
imagine it. What they do?
Think. Okay, actually, here's a quick game for you. Think of the worst release plan you can think of for a show. Think of the worst like way you could organize it.
I mean, the worst way would be episodes at a time with no clear, concise schedule, and it's kind of at their whim. Oh my god, it's nighttime.
Oh, it did shift time. That's sick. I think this is the second map to do that because I think the ice one does it. Um, but okay. So you're pretty much on the money because what Netflix did is they dropped an episode and they basically were hyping this up for months. That they called it JoJo's Part 7 Act 1 is what they said, right?
What the fuck?
They dropped an episode on the release date. Everyone loved it and then they revealed, "Okay guys, get ready for Act 2." And they're like, "What do you mean Act 2?" Like, what are you talking about? And that's when it was finally revealed. Act 2 is just said to release later this year. No set date or anything. And Act 2 just means episode 2. So we literally stopped at episode we started and stopped at episode 1 for no reason. Could you not call that number?
That number didn't do anything.
It was 342 green?
It was 343,
Oh, 34
isn't it?
343. Yeah, you're right.
I think this is the code from the periodic table.
Uh, this is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Uh, Make a wish.
Oh
Wait, wait,
shit.
wait.
Ah,
Look at the sky.
I'm trying to. I didn't see
It had
it.
to be a
God
shooting
damn it.
star. Damn it.
A shooting duck, if you one might say.
Damn it, we missed it. Maybe on the other is there
Also this
another
one.
chair on the top? A straw. Oh,
I was supposed to say
watermelon.
no strawberry. It's a watermelon.
Yeah. Is there another chair on the top of the roof? I mean, it might be too late. Oh, they're going upstairs.
I can't. Oh, I'm stuck in this cutscene.
Oh shit. That sucks. Did it just force you in this cutscene?
Once I switch to this duck, it's
Oh,
stuck
it
here.
starts to. Okay, that makes sense.
Hmm.
I do not see where the fuck this duck is at, by the way. I didn't see what duck went upstairs. Who is it? Is it empty? Oh, okay, it's
Fathead.
Fathead. That's funny.
How long between? Oh, there goes Crazy Psycho. How long between releases of an episode can you wait before you give up?
Before I stop watching a show?
Yeah,
Between episodes or between
both because I know Severance is a very popular show, but between seasons 1 and season 2 was like a shit ton of time.
yeah.
I mean, I'll pull up the dates, but yeah, what's how long do you have to wait for an episode to come out before you give up?
I'm looking it up right now because I have a clear example of Attack on Titan.
Ooh, Attack on Titan's a good one because how long was the wait between season 1 and season 2?
I don't know, but I literally completely dropped the series because season 1 ended on September 29th, 2013. Uh Season 2 released 2017. That cannot be right. That's 4 years. That's not true, is it?
It can be. I mean, between Severance season 1 and season 2 was a 3-year difference.
When did it stop? September 29th, 2013. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, because it was announced for 2016, but they delayed it till 2017.
Wow.
So yeah, that was like 4 years. No wonder I dropped this series. I thought I was in the wrong, but no, I dropped it for good reason. Jesus. Um, but the reason I said it depends on the series is because I will literally wait as long as it takes for JJK. I don't care. But also keep in mind that I've read this series, so I know what happens and everything.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm missing out on much.
True. Yeah, what if you don't have that ability? What if it's not an adaptation? It's a original, brand new show
Yeah, like
that has no source
Severance.
material.
Actually, I don't know about Severance. But like I get what you mean where it's like I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Mhm.
Honestly, for that it would be like 2 to 3 years would be a little much for me. Like, maybe I'll get back around to it, but, like, at that point, my brain probably already forgot what the show's about because 'cause I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that's partially a me problem because I cannot remember what happens in shows, um but yeah, no, if it's, like, an adaptation of something that I was really passionate about and, like, genuinely, like, read up on and everything, like JJK, then yeah, I would definitely wait till the ends of the earth, but again, it's kinda cheating because I already know what's gonna happen. So I got the fulfillment of seeing it, like, already. Really, it's just more of like "Oh, I get to see it animated now," which is cool. I thought you called that duck meth for a second. Who's a mean? Oh, it's a anime?
It's M&A.
Amine. Stupid.
So we got M&A, we got H2O fruit. What else have we oh math?
Meth.
Myth. Oh, sorry, I misspelt it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. There you go. There you go. Maths. There you go.
Maths,
Quick maths.
maths.
You know a stupid little detail about Deadlock that I have to say because I saw it and I was kind of like, oh, that's cool.
What's that detail? Tell me.
What's it called? There's a clock in the base. That clock displays the current time in New York specifically. No matter,
In New
yeah.
York.
Yes, because it is set in the Big Apple. This game is set in New
Wow,
York. Specifically the Big Apple, but it's called what's it called? The Cursed Apple in this universe.
Gumbo's back.
But yeah, no. So I
The
thought that
cursed
was cool.
apple. That's really neat.
Anyways. But yeah, no, I think for shows, it's honestly 3 to 4 yeah, 2 to 3 years is what I said originally. I think 2 I might still watch it if I was really interested in it, but I would probably rewatch. That has to
Mhm.
be something that I saw the trailer and was like, "Oh man, I was waiting for this." Uh and I had enough time to binge watch the original season plus interest. But, like, 3 to 4, I'm like, "Alright, you're taking the piss, dude. I don't know if I care anymore."
3 to 4. Now, does this timeline change if it's a game?
Yes. If it's a game, 100% yes. Honestly, to me,
How long?
I and to be fair, it's partially because I don't play games for the plot, for the lore or whatever. I'm more in it for the gameplay. So to me, it doesn't matter how long ago I played the first installation of a game because it's like if it's similar gameplay, I'm gonna play it anyways because I know I like that gameplay.
Mhm.
Also, the other thing too, though, is video game stories stick with me more because I'm actually playing it.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, I skipped over what you were saying, but you said how long I would wait?
Yeah, I'm asking how long are you willing to wait
Ah, shit, man.
between game 1 and game 2? And then the caveat, or I guess the a second part of that question is, what if there's a release tr well, there's an announcement that the game is coming, but then how long between that announcement and the game release are you willing to wait?
Oh, I think the announcing one is a little tougher, but I think I would still wait quite a long time.
Mhm.
I think honestly though, the longer I wait, the more wary I get of a game, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like for example, if it took them like a years to get a game out, I'm a little scared that it's not going to be good. Um, what's another? But I'm the specific game that came to mind was even though honestly I think in the grand scheme of things it wasn't that long. I would probably even wait longer. But the good example is Devil May Cry 5.
5?
Let me see if I can pick up how long it came out. When
Tell me, because
did Devil
Crackdown 3 was announced in
Oh, I remember
2014,
Crackdown. Go ahead.
and I fucking love Crackdown. The second one sucks, but the first one's so good.
Yeah. Really? You didn't like the second one?
Uh, the second one's fine. It's just it didn't have the same allure than the first one.
Actually,
I didn't care to fight the monsters as much as I wanted to fight the gangs.
yeah. That makes sense, to be fair. I feel like the monsters in like those zombie creatures that ended up adding just kind of felt fitting for me, but I can see why you wouldn't like it. Because yeah, it's kind of a change of what the original game was about.
Yeah. It also didn't fit, like, me personally, it didn't fit with, like, how the first one ended,
Yeah.
kind of. It fit as a consequence because I when you replay the first one, like, "Oh, yeah, we are the reason this happens."
Yeah.
But the way the first one ends with the agency being kind of evil, you're like, "Well,
Why are we
now
still
there's
part of
monsters, I
it?
guess? Sure."
Um the other thing that I was gonna point out, Devil May Cry. Oh yeah, Devil May Cry. I did look it up. So DMC4 came out in 2008, right? DMC,
2008.
huh?
The 2008, got it.
Yeah, 2019 is when the fifth game came out. Or,
Bro, I'll play the beta for 5.
2019. Did I say 19 or 15?
It's a 19. You got it
Okay.
right the first time.
I don't know why, but I thought I said, what's it called? It felt like I said 15 for some reason.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, what's it called? So I waited 11 years for that shit, dude, and I did not care
That's
a single
crazy.
bit. I loved it.
I think it's interesting because I remember playing the demo for DMC 5
Yeah.
at PAX, and I specifically remember while I was playing it, I was like, "Wait, isn't this an old series? How are you still on 5?"
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize that 4 came out in like 10 years ago, or 10 years before that.
Yeah, it was a wild time to be a DMC fan. Yeah, we really had to wait.
Crazy.
And to be fair, they did feed us some slop midway through because there's Devil May
I mean, side games in here,
huh?
side games here and there.
Well, no, they tried to do a reboot that no one liked
Oh,
because it was aimed towards an American demographic, but it basically just made it more edgy and cringy, and no one liked it. Because the thing is, you know how Resident Evil, like, it's kind of cringy, but in an endearing way, in like a very lovable way.
hmm
It knows what it is. Basically, DMC, there's a series called just straight DMC, which was the reboot. That DMC is literally them doing that, but unironically, like, they want it to be taken serious, and no
oh,
one liked it because they were like, "We missed the funny goofiness of the original series, because that's what everyone loves." But honestly, the
hmm
gameplay wasn't even bad.
it's just like the writing and the story.
It was literally just the writing kind of ruined the character.
Yeah, it'd be like if they took away Leon's awesome one-liners and just made him super serious the entire time.
Yeah, basically, if they made him, like, specifically not just that, but, like, literally the character takes his time to literally talk shit about the original Dante. Like, he takes little jabs to the original character. Uh, so it's like if the new
The
Leon
fuck?
was like, "Man,
Why?
I fucking hate one-liners." It's
Why?
literally I don't know if you've seen that one comic meme where it's, what's it called? It's Captain America saying "Hail Hydra." That's what they pulled with DMC. They
Oh, that's
completely
dumb.
betrayed the original character just for the fuck of it. And, like,
Not even betraying the original character. They betrayed you guys, the
yeah.
fans, because you grew up liking the other
Well,
character.
and it's crazy too, because the reason that they did
Oh,
that is because
S-A-10.
they're like, "We don't have a big enough American fan base," was basically the big issue they were worried about. But then they ended up losing the American and, what's it called, and Japanese fans in this new game.
You lost both. You gambled and lost both.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
congratulations, you lost.
He's Doorman.
We love Doorman. He's a hype character.
That'd be something fun to kind of look into or investigate.
What?
Moments where um like reboots or reiterations of stuff that completely betrayed and not only betrayed the character but the fans as well.
Yeah,
Because that's one thing to just like try to re-image the character or the show,
yeah.
but then to also put in little jabs of like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
know the character
actually
you love.
hated that guy.
Yeah, we fucking hate that, and we want you guys to hate it too.
Yeah, we want you guys to think that that character actually sucked. The reason that you got into this series.
hmm With the gap between GTA 5 and GTA 6,
Yeah.
is there a concern, or do you think Red Dead 2 coming out in like 2020 or whatever mitigates a little bit of the
Oh,
fear
easily
or doubt?
mitigates it. But I also never had doubts for Rockstar. And honestly, though, like honestly, in all seriousness, I do actually think the nice part about it of them taking so long, because I think with a show, I'm a little worried when they take so long to release the second season because like actors grow, they're gonna have to change the cast, stuff like that can happen. With a game that doesn't
hmm
really happen to me, I'm just like, oh, it's gonna be the same shit, just more. And they spent so much time on it, they probably had to make something better. obviously with some level of like this might go bad. But part of me is optimistic when a game does it more than I am for a show.
I mean, this one is just swirlies, so it's not a Rorschach test.
But it kind of
But
looks
my
like
first
one.
thought was a Rorschach test, so
Yeah.
I'm doing childhood trauma.
What, did you have trauma with that?
No,
You made it
it's
sound
just
like you did.
I think of Rorschach, and then I think of therapy, and then I think of then doing Rorschach, and you're supposed to see something, but half the time you never see anything, and they're just trying to get at your childhood trauma. Hey, don't ask how my brain works. No one wants to know.
No one wants to know. That's why you were in therapy. You weren't in therapy.
That's that's why I have a thing called childhood trauma.
Oh my god. Uh,
Didn't. That was a joke, by the way.
by the way, that was a joke.
By the way, yeah. This is not a cry for help. It's just a joke.
Uh, I'm trying to think.
It's,
But yeah, no, I don't know. I do think it also depends on the company. For example, I knew
Mhm.
Requiem was gonna be good just because it was revisiting old characters and seeing how they treated DMC5. I knew it was gonna be great off of that.
How many good gaming companies are there? Like, how many companies do you trust making games?
Um, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I love Capcom. Um, but I think I trust Capcom. I would trust Rockstar. Um, what's another company that I would like? And honestly, I don't know if this necessarily makes them a good company. I just feel like I trust their process, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Because Capcom has done shitty things, but I cannot lie to you when I say that they kind of produce bangers. Like when they make sequels and shit, they make good shit.
No, they can, but they've also made some stinkers, and I'm looking at Dead Rising 4.
I cannot talk because I never played Dead Rising 4, but I also was never into Dead
Those
Rising that much. I only played 1 and 2.
those are good though. Those are really good.
4 is when they brought back Frank, right?
Yep.
What was bad about it?
I just think the gameplay sucked. And I think they did the thing where they kind of butchered Frank, I think. Made him a different character.
Or they like made him too serious?
I think so. Capcom's up there, Rockstar. But I was like, who else do you trust? I mean, I can't trust Bungie anymore.
Yeah, Bungie has produced some absolute sinkers.
I don't trust anyone who makes Call of Duty. I trust Treyarch to make Call of Duty, but I don't trust them to make anything else.
Yeah.
Bethesda, I mean, their games are always fucking broken when they come out. They can be good, but they're also
They're like
a mess.
eventually good, not like, oh, they were
Hmm.
good from the beginning. I don't know. Like what would be a company that I would trust with like making a sequel to a game that I liked?
That's a good question. And honestly, we should make we should do a ranking list or a tier list. I think it's combine like 17 different ideas in just
Uh,
one. Let's make a rankings of the companies we would trust to make standalone games or sequels. Oh, I mean, this is
That's a good question, especially if you specify standalone and sequels. Easily Valve, I trust for standalone games.
Valve. Yeah.
Because I mean, like, I'm playing one right now. There's Deadlock,
Mhm.
automatically like goated game. T actually TF2 is technically, well, no, because TF2 was originally a mod, so I wouldn't even count that as like an actual game.
When it comes to Portal and like Left 4 Dead,
Portal and Left 4 Dead.
which one was the mod game? It's Left 4 Dead.
Left No, neither of them was a mod. They both started as
Oh,
actual games. Left 4 Dead and Portal
so
were both actual games. It's just
okay.
Dota is the other one that started as a mod.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
it's technically Dota 2, but not really, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, because you got Dota 2, TF2, those were both mods. Basically, they're online like twos, their multiplayer games that have a two in them are literally just they were originally mods that eventually became its own game, which is kind of funny. Um, but yeah, I trust them with online games. What's another? What else would I trust them with?
Can't trust them making a third of anything.
That's true.
Stop at
That's
two.
that's kind of the only reason why I was like, I don't trust them with sequels. But not gonna lie though, if they actually make the sequel, it's usually pretty banger. It's just they're not
It's
very
really
good
good.
at
Like Portal
actually
2 is
making it.
awesome. Oh man, they just don't know how to count past two.
Literally though, I don't know why they're so difficult about it.
Granted, I mean, I think we said it last time too. I would rather have a really, really good two
Yeah,
than some really average, shitty three, fours, and fives.
yeah. Just like a bunch of sequels over just having like one good one.
If they kept making Left 4 Deads, do you think Left 4 Dead 2 will still have its like staying power?
Honestly, yeah, because people still play one. I still played one with my friends.
Oh, one's good.
So like I don't think
Something
like just
happened and I
because
missed
they
it.
made a goated sequel means that also to be fair though, they did still support the first game. Like if I'm not mistaken, um if you had the first game, they just basically let you
Oh, what
play.
the heck?
Wait, what happened?
Why is little ducklings in here?
They had babies?
I can't click on them, but I guess this normie had three little
Oh
ducklings.
my god, yes, I forgot about this interaction.
With who? With Boss Ducky? Who's the mom? Or who's the dad? Something happened up here, and I'm concerned. And Duck over there is kind of creeping me out.
I think they smashed if I'm being honest.
Oh shit, these ducks smashed it. You have a new duck coming in?
Let's see. Gay. I love how you named the rainbow gay.
Gay.
I don't know what else to think of when you see rainbow.
I couldn't name it Roy G. Biv. Whoa, what is that?
That's a moon rock. That's
Yeah.
sick. Or cheese. I don't really know which one.
I don't know either. We're getting up on time. We go a little longer because we did have a little hiccup. Well, it's gonna be called Moon Cheese.
And moon
Is
cheese.
there any topics that you had that you want to bring up? Any questions? Anything you want to talk about?
No, this is all you. I didn't have any topics, unfortunately. But I think we did
Yeah, nothing
cover some good
planned.
topics.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how long it's been, but I think we could just end it there. I really want to get into, and this is for next time because I need to look at the list of every single developer.
Every
How many companies we do trust to
Naughty
make
Dog.
games?
I would trust them with
Naughty
sequels.
Dog. Mm-hmm.
Very good. Oh, actually Last of Us 2.
Well,
But
not Last of Us 2, not Last of Us sequels.
Well, honestly, prior though, they just kept making the games better and better. Like Ratchet and Clank, as a huge Ratchet and Clank fan,
That's
how can
true.
I
The
talk shit?
original Crash Bandicoots, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank just kept getting better and better with every sequel, honestly.
Yeah.
Even the ones that most people didn't like Deadlock and stuff. I love Deadlock. That's one of my favorite Ratchet and Clank games, period. And some people didn't like
Like,
it
you
for some
tell
reason.
me you'll love Ratchet and Clank Deadlock,
Yeah. Oh my god, I hate
and
you.
then you also love this game
It's just
called
because it's a
Deadlock.
sequel to Deadlock. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, you're playing Deadlock 2, this
This
sequel
is
to
Deadlock 2.
Ratchet and Clank.
It's just Deadlock 2, baby.
That's it. That's why you love it so much. Yeah, let's compile a list of companies we would trust. It was Mooncheese. Let's watch them go. Because we were talking about Rockstar and the gap between GT 5 and 6, and I was just like, yeah, the time between games is a factor because not everyone can pull off that time. A lot of the times when that gap is a thing, it's because they're shitty and they don't manage their time or understand how to manage people. And you hear stories about crunch and the shitty conditions and stuff, and that just sucks. And then it reflects on the game too, because then it's just a poor product.
Oh, you know what? I did lie. I'm just thinking about it now. I'm stupid. I don't know why I thought Naughty Dog made Ratchet and Clank. They made Insomniac made
Okay, I was
they
wondering.
made Ratchet and Clank and what's it called? Sly Cooper, I think. I think Jack and Dexter was
Insomniac.
Naughty Dog though. Or maybe it's just Crash Bandicoot.
They made Crash.
Huh?
Thought they made Ratchet and Clank too. So I was also
No, they did make
with you
Crash.
there.
They did make Crash Bandicoot, and that game series is goaded. So But I'm pretty sure they made Jack and Daxter. I gotta look it up because this one I don't genuinely know off the top of my head because I'm really bad. No, it was Naughty Dog. Okay, that's why I was thinking Ratchet and Clank because they made Naughty Dog, but Insomniac was Ratchet and Clank, and they made Sly Cooper. What else did Insomniac games? You know what? Insomniac made the Spider-Man games.
Yeah, that's true.
They made both
And you know what
Spider-Man.
they say?
Huh?
Spider-Man 2 should have been Game of the Year, I guess.
I guess people really thought so. Even though honestly, when that game first came out, all I saw was people talking shit about it, and then all of a sudden it was Game of the Year. Spyro. That's the other game that they made. Spyro was a goated series.
Spyro. That was also good. Yep, you're right.
Damn, they made a lot of good series. Did you ever play Sunset Override or Overdrive?
I wanted to. I think I played a little bit of it.
That actually fits into your original question. I wasn't an Xbox kid,
That's a
but yeah.
that was the other question I had. It just hit me because this happened to me a couple weeks ago. What is a game or a show or something
Yeah.
that you put down and you're like, I'm gonna finish this later? Completely forgot about it for however long it took you to get back to it. And then when you get back to it, you're like, all right, cool. I'm gonna knock it out. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna finish the show. Just to realize that you were at the end when you stopped.
Oh shit, man. That's a tough one because honestly, I'm really bad at that. When I'm like through a game, but like I stop playing it, I just restart the game. I've done that with
Hmm.
Witcher 3 like 5 times. I start the game, get really good into it, and then I stop it. Oh, you know what? No, I do know a game that I did that with. What's it called? I did that with Infamous. The original Infamous, I did that with.
Really?
Yeah.
When'd you stop? And like, how much longer did you have to play to finish it after coming
I
back?
genuinely think it was only like 30 minutes or whatever because it was like um because it was like let me see. Let me look at a full inf because I remember what happened was that like there's the good and bad decision of like saving. I don't know if you've ever played the original Infamous.
I have not. I want to, but I
Do you care for
haven't.
spoilers? Because I want
No.
to explain it. What's it called?
Hey, spoiler alert! If you care about Infamous spoilers,
Please play Infamous.
stop listening now.
Uh,
It
okay.
remains infamous.
So basically, I got like there's a point where you make a choice. The main villain like forces you to make a choice between killing your girlfriend and saving like a bunch of like medics and stuff. And because
Hmm.
the whole point of Infamous is you get to choose to be a good guy or a bad guy, or which the good
You can be famous or infamous.
exactly. I think the good route is called hero, and then obviously the evil one's Infamous.
Mhm.
But yeah, what's it called? The in the famous route because that's a better name for it. You choose to save the ambulance of people because it's like a lot of people and they're good people. Whereas the evil one, you're like, fuck that. I want to save my girlfriend. I got there and I did that, but like at that point, I was like, honestly, I don't like this main villain. I don't really care for this guy. So I never got around to actually like finishing the game because I was just like, dude, this story because honestly, originally I liked the world and everything, but then the main villain just kind of shows up out of nowhere and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? As a kid, like I just
Mm.
didn't know or really care. I'm trying to see when that happens, but like I don't believe that's like I think like an hour and a half before the end of the game. So I was like close to the end, not like the end,
Yeah,
but
they're close. Bro, I have you played the Metro series?
Metro, I played the first two. Redux and
Okay,
what's it called? And 19 something.
like Last Light or something.
Yeah, Last Light.
I've played. So I got both those games on sale because I was like, oh, Metro. I heard it's a really good game series. I should check it out. Played it. First one's awesome. I think 20 something something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, and then I got into the second one, and then I don't remember why I stopped playing it, but I did. Then I jumped back into it, and I played a decent amount more, and I got pretty far. like a year after I stopped playing it the first time. Then I stopped playing it again. And I don't remember the last time I played it. I could look at the achievements and I can try
Yeah.
to find it now real quick. But I think it was after a game night where I'm like, everyone went to bed. I was like, I'm not that tired. Let me just jump on real quick and play a game because I've been trying to finish most of the games I've bought so I can justify having bought them.
Yeah.
And I loaded up Last Light because it was still installed. I never uninstalled it because I was like, I'm gonna come back and play it. So then I booted it up. It's still there. I loaded up. I had 30 minutes before I finished the credits.
Oh my god.
I've only played 30 minutes. I had a chapter where I walked and they had story exposition, which having not played in a couple years, it went over my head and I was like, oh, I guess this is the story. I totally forgot what the story was.
Oh, I guess this is.
Then I had
Oh.
a 10-minute last stand defending my base chapter and then
How was it?
cutscene ending. That was it.
Hope you
I was
enjoyed
like,
the
why did I
game.
stop playing this and never fucking came back? It took me 15-20 minutes of gameplay to beat it and then 10 minutes of credits and I uninstalled it. I was like, why the fuck did I not finish it back then?
Yeah, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
You were literally like seconds away from finishing the game and decided another time. But to be fair,
Another time.
sometimes you just don't know when that happens. And also it especially sucks when the game doesn't really have like a good indicator for something like that. Like you just can't
Mhm.
know. Like I feel like the original, because you're talking about the original Metro, right?
Metro Last Light.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
it's
sequel.
Redux, so it might have been the remaster.
Yeah, because like I feel like the second one, like the second one, the ending just kind of, or the first one, the ending just kind of shows up. The second one, you kind of
Mhm.
get a vibe, but I can't blame you for not, because they're not like amazing at it either. To be fair.
Mhm. Jeez, look at this. I played it. I have achievements in Metro Last Light on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Metro Last Light Redux. I guess I got it September 2016. Those are the first times I got achievements. Then I stopped playing it from September to May of 2017. I picked it up again. So a couple months in between. I played it quite a bit. Then I stopped playing it from 2017 to 2023. 6-year break.
Nice.
And then another 3-year break before I beat it.
And all of that just to be like seconds away from beating it.
I had to wait 3 years and I was seconds away just to
To
get the
finally
last
enjoy the
2
game.
achievements. I'm like, you're like, come on. How do you know when you're at the end? God, if I knew I was so close to the end, I would have not stopped.
You would have
one
just done
night.
it.
I would have just done it. It took up. It's not even that big of a game, so I'm not even complaining about the space. But every single time I pass by it to play a different game, I see the icon there, like, oh, I should go finish that. Well, I'm gonna play some GTA or whatever. I'd rather play Metro later, and then I just never did. And I was just so close to the end, I could have got rid of it. Kind of frustrated myself. It's happening.
It's wild.
Anyways, anything else you want to bring up?
No, for the end of the pod, I think it's better you just end it. But
And anything that you want us to think about for next time that you're on.
Deadlock.
Right. Thinking of Deadlock. Ratchet and Clank Deadlock. You heard it here
Yeah,
first.
play that
Think
game.
of that game. Play it.
If you love
thank
Deadlock,
Naughty
you'll
Dog
love
for it.
Deadlock.
Yeah. The spiritual successor to Deadlock.
I'm sure that's what they planned.
Introducing Deadlock. Mm-hmm. The original the original idea. That's the storyboard. What you're playing now was a storyboard for the first Ratchet and Clank Deadlock. Anyways, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for listening. As always, tell a friend, share with a friend, and fuck you, Nick. Until next time.